A quick channel announcement, everyone. I'm now offering memberships if you'd like to further support my work in the channel. You can click on the join button right next to the subscribe button. You will get early access to all videos, usually a week to a week and a half before they go public. If you do join, please make sure to hit the bell and turn on notifications, as members will get their own custom notification when a video is ready for early access. I am also starting a private Discord server for members only as another perk. There is no obligation to join, and I do want to thank everyone for all the continued support on the channel. Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 35 highest selling 1987 through 1994 Michael Jordan basketball cards from the Fanatics weekly auction that ended on June 29th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 35 with Michael Jordan's All-Star card from the 1989 Hoops basketball set with card number 21. This was an SGC 9 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $22.80. Up next at number 34 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan All-Star, card number 69. This was an SGC 9.5 that received 5 bids, and it sold for $22.80. Coming in at number 33 is Michael Jordan's base card from the 1991 Fleer basketball set with card number 29. This was a PSA 9 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $24. We're back to the inaugural 1991 Upper Deck basketball set at number 32 with this Bulls checklist featuring Michael Jordan with card number 75. This was an SGC 9.5 that received 8 bids, and it also sold for $24 even. Coming in at number 31 is this 1991 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan. This dribbling variation was in a PSA 7 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $25.20. And kicking off the top 30 of today's list is this 1992 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 453. This was a PSA 9 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $27.60. Up next at number 29 is this 1990 Fleer All-Stars Michael Jordan, card number 5. This was a PSA 9 that received 11 bids, and it sold for $32.40. Coming in at number 28 is this 1992 Kenner starting lineup red uniform Michael Jordan. This was a PSA 7 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $34.80. Up next at number 27 is Michael Jordan's 1993 Hoops Supreme Court with card number SC11. This was a PSA 9 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $36 even. Coming in at number 26 is this 1990 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 65. This was an SGC 9 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $37.20. Get our first basketball card from the 1991 Skybox basketball set at number 25 with this Michael Jordan versus Magic Johnson, card number 333. This was an SGC 10 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $45.60. Up next at number 24 is this 1993 Skybox Premium Dynamic Dunks Michael Jordan, card number D4. This was a PSA 8 that received 14 bids, and it sold for just over $50. Coming in at number 23 is this 1994 Topps Embossed Golden Idols Michael Jordan, card number 121. This card that was authenticated by CGC received 17 bids, and it sold for $51.60. Up next at number 22 is Michael Jordan's 1994 Collector's Choice Silver Signature, card number 402. This was an SGC 9.5 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $56.40. Coming in at number 21 is this 1993 Finest Michael Jordan, card number 1. This was a PSA 8 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $62.40. And we're sticking to the early 1990s to kick off the top 20 with this 1993 Ultra Michael Jordan, card number 30. This was an SGC 10 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $74.40. Up next at number 19 is this 1992 Upper Deck MVP Michael Jordan, card number 67. This was a PSA 10 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $74.40. Coming in at number 18 is Michael Jordan's All-Star card from the 1990 Hoops basketball set with card number 5. This was a PSA 10 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $86.40. Up next at number 17 is this 1991 Hoops USA Michael Jordan, card number 579. This was a PSA 10 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $91.20. Coming in at number 16 is Michael Jordan's 1992 Fleer Total D insert with card number 5. This was an SGC 8 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $100.80. Up next at number 15 is this 1992 Topps Gold Michael Jordan, card number 205. This gold parallel was in a BGS 9.5 that received 28 bids, and it also sold for just over $100. Coming in at number 14 is this 1993 Skybox Premium Michael Jordan, card number 45. This was a PSA 10 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $138. Coming in at number 13 is this 1994 A Question of Sport UK Michael Jordan. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $168. Up next at number 12 is Michael Jordan's 1994 SP Championship Playoff Heroes with card number P2. This was a PSA 10 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $180. Coming in at number 11 is this 1990 Michael Jordan Panini sticker, sticker number G. This was a PSA 10 that received 21 bids, and it also sold for $180. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1992 Skybox Olympic Team Michael Jordan, card number USA 11. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $234. We're headed back to the 1980s at number 9 with Michael Jordan's 1988 Fleer All-Star card with card number 120. This was a PSA 9 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $372. Coming in at number 8 is Michael Jordan's 1991 Hoops Slam Dunk with card number IV. This was a PSA 10 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $384. Up next at number 7 is this 1992 Ultra Award winner Michael Jordan, card number 1. This was a PSA 10 that received 29 bids, and it sold for just short of $400. Coming in at number 6 is this 1993 Ultra Famous Nicknames Michael Jordan, card number 7. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 45 bids, and it sold for $456. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is Michael Jordan's 1993 Ultra Scoring Kings insert with card number 5. This was a PSA 6 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $576. Up next at number 4 is this 1988 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan, card number 40. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $1,530. Coming in at number 3 is Michael Jordan's 1994 Collector's Choice Gold Signature, card number 240. This was a PSA 9 that received 40 bids, and it sold for $1,590. Up next at number 2 is Michael Jordan's 1988 Fleer base card with card number 17. This was a PSA 10 that received 32 bids, and it sold for $4,800. And we get a massive price jump to top today's list off at number 1 with this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 59. This was a PSA 10 that received 34 bids, and it sold for $22,200. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.